First and foremost, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Kakadash. Double order to the Apostle, Elders of Great Millstone, and shout out to the Hopeful Last Star with 144,000. So today, man, I want to get a lesson in. I'm either title it "Women and Men Are Not the Same," or I'm either title it the quote out the precept, Ecclesiastes, or the Book of Sirach. Through her, we all should die. But so that being said, we're forgetting for the notification. We can get into it. So we can go from there. I'm trying to see what precept I want to start off. Yeah, we can start off with Genesis 3:16 because women just got to understand, man. You know, women got a purpose. They got. Matter of fact, before we go to Genesis 3:16, we'll start at Exodus 22. Let's start at Exodus 22. I'm going to start right here. Exodus 22:16 and 17, and read, "And if a man entice a maid that is not betrothed," so like before I get started, so say this, when this lesson came to me, I was watching the elder Apostle Gabar, Apostle Tahar, GMS Street Ministry. They went live yesterday, and I was watching their lesson, and it's deeper into it. It's a 2-hour lesson, but about close to an hour into it, they had got into it a little bit talking about, talking about women and, how the women act. I ain't even got to go too deeply in that, how, the women just ignorant, man. They careless and they feel like they just so superior and so this and that, And, the elders brought out a few precepts, which I'm going to use. And I also got a few precepts of my own I wanted to get into. But, this is like a common thing right here, America make women feel more powerful, you know what I'm saying? So they don't really understand their place. They don't really understand their purpose and things like that, And like Apostle, I also was talking about how one thing that really hit me, because I grew up with a single mom, and it hit me how he was talking about how, a lot of these men grew up with these single moms and they don't have that male guidance, because we was going to the precept, we was going into the, talking about, we were reading Acts 5, if I'm not mistaken, it's verse 34. It was talking about, we just go to it real quick, not gonna get into it, but it's a powerful lesson, man. You should watch it, man, But in verse 34, and it was talking about, then stood up there in the council. Shalaka then stood up there, up one in the council, a Pharisee. He's talking about also how we got righteous Pharisees and things, People who ain't in the spirit, they don't understand, But for the nation and the ministry, Yahweh Bashin, Yahweh Shah, we understand these things. Named Gamaliel, a doctor of the law. And Apostle Har was explaining how, you have these, like I got right here, they had righteous Pharisees, doctor of the law, meaning he was a professor. His job was to teach the people the law. And he tutored Paul, you know what I'm saying? And going into Galatians 4:1, that's why Paul said this, now I say that the heir, as long as he is a child, differeth from a servant, though he be Lord of all. And Apostle Hart is breaking down, basically saying, you can have someone come from he was using the analogy of someone could come from a rich family, and that father will discipline the children, the sons, so that they will grow up. You know what I'm saying? Because when he died, they will have to fill in his place. So he disciplined him and tutor him up to be ready for that. And it was talking about how a lot of men don't have male guidance, don't have male tutors, so they have the ways of these women, the emotional, moving off their feelings and things like that. That's a lot of Jake in the world, Then one thing led to a spirit moving, and we got into this. So that was just a little, I guess you could say, backstory how I came into the lesson today. But Lord willing, the Spirit gonna move us and do the will of Yahweh Bashin, Yahweh Shah. So we're gonna get back into it right here. Exodus 22:16. It says, "If a man entice a maid that is not betrothed, Betrothed meaning she ain't belonging to no one else. And lie with her, we know what lie with her mean, lay down with her, do what you do, you insert inside of her. He shall surely endure her to be his wife. If her father utterly refuse to give her unto him, he shall pay money according to the dowry of virgins. And this another thing too is going, Lord willing, I'll bring precept out later. We'll talk. I'll go more about that. But you really understand. You know what I'm saying? Like a woman will be given. A woman is property into her father until she goes to her husband, and the father will give her into her husband. How these women just think they just go out here and talk to this man, that man. No, man. The father, if you ain't belonging to your husband, you belong to your father until your father gives you off into your husband, to your man. But the women don't understand that, man. And I got that right here in my notes, man. Women is property to the man. First her father, then her husband, man. You know. So I'll just bring that out because women gotta understand, you know what I'm saying? That's the precept going into the first precept I read at verse 16, because you gotta understand, man, sex is marriage, man. Once you lay down with that woman belongs to you. So she don't belong to no other man. You know what I'm saying? And that's adultery if she goes try to lay down with another man. If she's still belonging to you. So go from there, Genesis 3:16, because women gotta understand their place, man. They got a purpose, man. And this Most High talking to Eve, man, right here. Genesis 3:16, he says, unto the woman he said, I will greatly multiply your sorrow and your conception. And sorrow thou shalt bring forth children. So that sorrow and that conception is the labor pains, man. The whole pregnancy process, man. The labor pains and things like that. The purpose is to bring forth children, help us explain the nation. Women is servant. Man is planner. Well, not man. Husband is planner. You know what I'm saying? So you got to understand, when we plant our seed, the woman bring forth our seeds for. That's how we expand our nation. It also goes into, if you can receive it, you can receive it. It also goes into you are what your father are. Ain't no such thing as mixed seeds, man. I done mentioned that before in a couple of my lessons. I also put the link of that video in a couple of my lessons from the elders, when they did a lesson on it. Ain't no such thing as mixed seed. Whatever your father is, that's what you is. You know what I'm saying? So your father lay down with a white woman, that don't make you black and white, as the world would say. No, you're a full-blown Hebrew Israelite, man. Your father's Israel, you're Israel. So, going back up here, Genesis 3:16, unto the woman he said, I will greatly multiply your sorrow and your conception. In sorrow thou shalt bring forth children, and your desire shall be to your husband, and he shall rule over thee, man. He shall rule over thee, man. You know what I'm saying? And these women think they so in charge. Oh, I don't need no man. I don't need no man. I can do that. I want. Things like that. You women don't understand your place, man. You women are out of place. You women are wicked, man. You know what I'm saying? The most I say, you put the wicked women off of you, man. You get them out your way. And that's the next precept I'm going to go to. But, right here, I want to bring this out. Talking about Eve and husband means planner, man. Before I go to Ecclesiastes, I want to go to Timothy. I want to go to Timothy because we got to know, man, it's all right here, man. 1 Timothy 2, start at verse 11, go on down. And it read, let the woman learn in silence with all subjection. But I suffer a woman not to teach, nor to usurp authority over man. Usurp authority over man just means you can't tell a man what to do. You don't tell a man what to do. You don't try to be in charge of a man, none of that, man. You know what I'm saying? You don't try that at all. Because men and women not the same. It's different. The things that man can face and handle, you women can't face that, man. And we're going to get into that later, too, in Isaiah. It says, but I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over man, but to be in silence. For Adam was first formed, then Eve. This is what we see right here, 1 Timothy 2:14, what it says. And Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in the transgression, man. Most High got order and everything, showing you, man. He's showing you how it go, man. You know what I'm saying? He's showing you how it go. So, going from there, I want to go to Ecclesiastes, because you got to know, man, when you having these wicked women, you have these women who try to show up 30 over you, who want to be so masculine, want to be so big, you got to put that woman off from you, man. You got to get that woman away from you. The book of Sirach, or the book of Ecclesiastes 25, and I start at verse 21. And it reads, stumble not at the beauty of a woman, and desire her not for pleasure. I'm going to turn my Wi-Fi off because it's going to keep some notifications. Start over, Salaka, for that. Ecclesiastes 25, verse 21. Stumble not at the beauty of a woman and desire her not for pleasure. You know what I'm saying? Don't lust, man, because the Most High get you, man. If you follow, if Most High let that lust get you, man. What do you say, man? If a man is tempted, now he's tempted of the Lord, but he's drawn away of his own lust. You don't want to chase after these women, man, because these women will drag you away, just like with Solomon, man. Solomon, he was caught up. He was caught up with the women. Let the women turn his heart away from the Most High, man. But yeah, they can look good, have a nice body and all that, but is the woman right mentally, man? Is the woman right mentally? That's why you have a lot of problems with these men who have these babies with these women, and she look good, ooh, all that. Then you let her out with this woman. Next thing you know, you pop her. She didn't have your baby, and she's crazy. You can't see your child. She trying to take all your money. She make your life horrible, man. At verse 22, a woman, if she maintain her husband, is full of anger and impudence and much reproach. A wicked woman abideth the courage, maketh a heavy countenance and a wounded heart. A woman that will not comfort her husband in distress maketh weak hands and feeble knees. Right here, what it say? Of the woman came the beginning of sin. Through her we all shall die, or through her we all die. Give the water no passage, neither the wicked woman no liberty to guide abroad, man. Don't even deal with her. Don't even deal with her. Don't even give her a chance. You know what I'm saying? Don't even give her a chance. Get her away from you, man. Because these women right here wicked. Like the elders be saying, man, especially the black woman, man. Especially the black woman, they're wicked, man. You know what I'm saying? Get her away from you. Don't even give her a chance to, man. Right here, well, I'm gonna say this too. It was also talking about how it be all over the internet. If you see these women, these black women be mad when they see these football players, these professional football players, basketball players, baseball, all of them. They be mad when they see these men dealing with these white women. It's crazy because I just seen on Twitter talking about this the other day, and the women try to share it, but I don't on the internet. I keep my 2 cents myself. I don't get involved how they be doing all the retweeting and commenting and everything. But I be having the urge to want to tell them, like, hey, don't nobody want you women no more. Y'all women don't know how to act. Just like Apostle was saying, man. Just like Elder Apostle Harry Gabar said, man. They submissive. You other women ain't submissive, man. You other women are, you masculine. You want to be a man for some reason. You think you on the same level as a man. You're not. Women and men are not the same. So, verse 25 again says, give the water no passion, neither a wicked woman liberty to guide abroad. If she go not as thou wouldest have her, she don't listen, cut her off from thy flesh, give her a bill of divorce, and let her go, man. Get her away from you, man. Get her away from you, man. We ain't dealing with that, man. That's why I say, man, you don't stumble at a woman's beauty, man. If she ain't right mentally, get her away, man. Get her out your way. So I want to go from there to 1 Corinthians 11. And I want to start at I'm going to go to verse 3, and I'm going to jump down. 1 Corinthians 11, verse 3, and read, but I would have you know that the head of every man is the head of every man is Yahushua, and the head of every woman is the man, and the head of Yahushua is Yahweh, the Father, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's a level, and everything is done in decent order, man. Most High say everything in decent order. The head of man is Yahushua, and the head of woman is man. And the head of Yahushua is the Father. No man comes to the Father through the Son. But you women think you ahead of the man. You women try to be more in charge of the man, man. And Babylon make it that way. And Babylon accept that way. Well, you can't be in this world, man. You can't follow this world. That's why you can't really get a woman. You don't want a woman who's stuck in this world. Because they get them passes. They got the cities and things like that. These women can go sit behind a desk and make her good money and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Like the apostle was saying, these women have all that money and they get older and they realize they want a man. And they start making all these rules. Oh, you got to have this amount of money to talk to me. You got to pay all my bills, things like that. Then they get to her and they need the man. You know what I'm saying? So they confused. The women confused, man. They lost, man. They don't know what they want, man. You know? They want a man, but tell them, oh, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, you gotta do that, you gotta do this. They try to set a standard to what we gotta be. Come on, man, get out of here. So I want to jump down to verse 6. Well, I'm gonna jump down to verse 7. Yeah, I'm jumping down to verse 7. It says, "For a man indeed ought not to cover his head, for as he is the image and the glory of Yahweh. But the woman is the glory of man. For the man is not of the woman, but the woman of the man. Neither was the man created for the woman, but the woman for the man. So right here, like I said earlier, husband means planner, woman means servant, man. They sit here to help us expand the nation, man. That's how we expand our nation. We pop these women and we expand our nation, man. We bring back the fold. That's why Apostle Tara always say, man, we don't need a black woman to bring back our nation, man. Because they confused, they wicked. They don't know what they doing, man. They lost, man. They lost. You know what I'm saying? They think they the head. They not, man. They think they the big prize, man. So they get off and over here, man. You know what I'm saying? Get off and over here. So when I go from there, like I said, this way ain't gonna be no long. Just wanted to get this one in, doing the will. But these women wicked, man. These women wicked. And like Apostle Gabara said, quoted again, man. When you come in this ministry, come in this truth, you understand these scriptures, understand the word, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. You waking up, you start understanding, man. You get right. You get right quickly. You don't let these women run all over you, man. You don't let these women, we don't let these women run out. We understand the hierarchy in this, man. We understand it. If the woman can't get with it, put her off. Bye. You don't get it, go ahead. You know what I'm saying? We ain't dealing with that wicked. You feel like you so, you let Babylon take over all that, man, you get destroyed with it. You let Babylon control you, how you thinking you in charge, you run this, you run that. You know what I'm saying? You want to be wicked. You feel like you don't need a man to be in your life. You keep the man from his kids. Now the little boy grow up, now he drug dealer, shooter, killer, all that. All thing he do is react off emotion. No, get away, man. So I want to go to Isaiah 32. And I'm going to read right here, verse 2. I started verse 1, and this is one of the precepts that the elder brought out just now. Isaiah 32:1 says, "Behold, a king shall reign in righteousness, and a prince shall rule. And behold, a king shall reign in righteousness, and princes shall rule in judgment." So this talking about, Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, and you got the 144 ruling saints, the elect. Then you got the rest of the Israel, man. The rest of the Israel, the princes, the son. When it says the children, of Israel, that's talking about the sons, man. I got it right here in my notes, man. The prince, man. We princes. We prince. It's not like I'm saying princesses, but we princes, man. We princes, you know what I'm saying? We kings, we princes, man. You got the king, Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai. You got the 144K ruling saints, and the rest of the Israelites, man. The sons of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. And some of them don't get it. That's why he coming back for the elect first. Then the other ones, they gonna fall in line. And the women, they definitely gonna get right. They gonna, because what if I gonna get into right here? What they say? In the kingdom, they definitely gonna understand it, man. Just like Apostle was saying, man. Hey, this is some things I just learned from the elders right here, man. When a woman is in her menstrual cycle, she on her period, she's supposed to be in a different house. She only supposed to be in the same house as a man. She's supposed to be in a different house. She's supposed to be sleeping somewhere. She's supposed to be sleeping in the same bed as that woman when she's on her menstrual cycle. She's supposed to be in a whole different house. But in the kingdom, we're gonna be able to do that. In the kingdom, we're gonna be able to have multiple wives. You know what I'm saying? Like Apostle Harvey said, if you have 1,000 wives, some of the wives on their ministry, you're gonna have 1,000 places where these women can go when that time comes for them. And then they also, like Apostle Gabara said, they also show you the same difference between. They also show you the difference between man and woman, man. Men don't go through that. We don't go through that. And menstrual cycle is to clean the women out. They filth, man. It's to clean them out. Then they so confused in the head, man. So we're going to get right here, Isaiah 32:2. It says, "A man shall be as a hiding place for the wind." And the wind is referring to, the times of trouble come, man. Jacob's trouble, man. You know what I'm saying? It says, and a covert for the tempest. The tempest also refers to like the time of trouble. Jacob's trouble, man. So when these time come, you women gonna be able to withstand that? You women gonna be able to handle that? No, you women gonna be calling on man to come help you, to come cover you up, to come help you in this time of trouble. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be calling on the man, and that's gonna bring out the precept. That goes to the precept Isaiah 4:1, man. No, that's another precept I got from the elders, man. You women, when it's time comes, you know, uh, 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 right, I got it right here. The wind is talking about Jacob's trouble. When all hell break loose, convert is covering. Women gonna need protection, man. These women gonna need protection. They so big and boastful right now. They got these women gonna need protection, man. These women gonna need help. These women gonna need a man to come. Just like now, these women get all this money, all this whoop, and they realize they need a man. So right here, I'm starting with verse 2. And the man shall be as a hiding place from the wind, and the cover from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place, and as the shadow of a great rock in a weary land. And that, like Apostle was saying, the rivers of water is metaphor for this knowledge, man. You know what I'm saying? So these women, these women think they don't need a man. They think they got it because we in this wicked kingdom, and this wicked kingdom allow that. But when the time comes, when Jacob's trouble comes, and they see it, they're gonna be screaming out, calling on man to help them, calling on, hey, can you help me? I'm coming with you. Can I come with you? Can I be with you? Right? Can I stay with you in this house? You know. And matter of fact, let's go ahead and bring that out, because I'm going to go back to Isaiah 32. I'm going to go ahead and bring this out right here. It says, in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by your name to take away our reproach, man. You know? That reproach got to happen, because in the kingdom, they gonna already know what's going on. The laws and curses going to be written in our hearts and minds. All of Israel. So the women gonna already know their stuff, gonna know their way. Like Apostle Torah was saying, man. In the kingdom, these women are gonna be, the fathers gonna give them to their husband. The ways of the ways of how Israel supposed to go. That's why I said, man, Jeremiah 16:6, man. You know, paraphrasing, man. You know, we gotta refer to the days of old, refer to how our fathers lived. They refer to how what's going on down here. But when we get in our kingdom, we're gonna get back to our ways. And these women gonna understand. These women gonna know. But down here, these women think they all big and that. They need a reproach, man. They think they all this and that. They think they all Billy Badass. Once again, they feel like they don't need a man. You know, they wicked. Like I said, the book Sirach, man, through her we all shall die, man. They wicked, you know. And I'm gonna bring that out. I'm gonna bring that out in the NLT. I'm also go back to Isaiah 32 in the NLT. So right here, Isaiah 4:1, it says, in that day, so few men will be left, that 7 women will fight for each man, saying, let us all marry you. But they got it all good right now. They at ease right now. They straight right now, you know what I'm saying? They got to see they go get a job, provide for themselves. They don't need no man. They got it on their own. I could do this on my own. Ooh, I seen a Facebook post earlier. Man. I can't think of what it said. I wish I would have screenshot it, but it was basically saying how some woo woman, but basically how a woman don't need a man, she can raise her children without a man. Like something like that. And it's just every time I see stuff like that, like I say, I don't get into it. I you know what I'm saying? But it's like, hey, if that's how you feel, go ahead then. So we'll start over right here in Isaiah 41. It says, and that day so few men will be left that 7 women will fight for each man, saying, let us all marry you. We will provide our own clothing. Only let us take your name so we won't be mocked as old maids. A promise of restoration, man. You know? They're gonna be begging for it, man. They're gonna need that help. It's like we read Isaiah 32, man. The women can't withstand taking trouble. Women gonna be calling on man countless, man. Like I said, can I come with you? Hey, what's going on? Can you help me? Oh, Shalaka, my fault. So I wanna go read a few precepts in this. Listen. Yeah, I'm gonna read a few precepts in this. Isaiah 32:9. Listen, you women who lie around in ease. Listen to me, you who are so smug. And I want to show you what smug means. Having a showing excessive pride once. We know most High don't like them with pride, man. You know the Most High gonna get them with pride. They self-satisfied, self-centered people, man. So right here, into the breakdown again, it says, listen, you women who lie around in ease, listen to me, you who are so smug. In a short time, just a little more than a year, you careless ones will suddenly begin to care, for your fruit crops will fail, and the harvest will never take place. Tremble, you women of ease, throw off your complacency, strip off your pretty clothes, and put on burlap to show your grief. Beat your breast in sorrow for your bountiful farms and your fruitful grapevines, man. You know, that's what I bring out to show you, man. Most I let these women know, man. Y'all women so prideful. So this that y'all when the time come, y'all it ain't gonna be no more. If you try to take all the man out the earth, you women can't multiply nothing. You women can't. If we take the man off the earth, what you women can do? And I'm referring to the man of Israel. You take the man, y'all can go ahead and lay down with Esau them. Go ahead. You're gonna be destroyed, man. Just right along with them. And your children too, because they'll be bastards, man. In Deuteronomy 23:2, ain't no bastards enter into the kingdom, man. You know what I'm saying? So you women better tighten up and get in line, man. You women better tighten up and get in line. So, I'm not mistaken. Got one more precept I want to bring out. So I could bear with me. I might have brought all of them out, but I put them in my notes. I might have brought all of them out, Shalaka. I might have got all of them out, but yeah, that might have been all of them. But, just wanted to get that quick lesson in because these women confused, man. These women think these women think they on the same level as man and they not, man. These women got to understand their place, And it's going to come, though. They either can get in line, they going to get destroyed right along with everything else that's out of line, man. So, hope this lesson was edifying. I want to get a quick lesson in doing the will. Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shah. With that being said, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bashem Kakadash. Double honor to the apostle elders of Great Millstone. And shout out to the whole full last all, the 144,000. Shalom.